So the color that you choose is definitely going to impact the color variations that you're going to get in these brushes. So just keep that in mind. Darker colors, anything closer to primary, you're going to get that primary color in there. And then these lighter pastels, you're going to get a lighter pastel. So now I wanted to show you what these brushes look like on a lighter background and how you can work with them on a lighter background. So I'm going to just use like a pink color. And you can see the difference here in the color. You can still, I don't know if you can on the camera, but I can still see that metallic in here, but it's very faint and it's a lot harder to see. So what I usually do if I'm using a lighter background is use a darker color for the fill. So if you're working with a lighter color, just make sure that you're using a darker brush. So lighter background, darker brush. And then if you have a lighter brush, use a darker background. That's because the background and the light is interacting with the brush itself. So you can see how dark I went up there on the color just to get this, regular pink color here. Another thing that you can do is we'll go back to these liners, these metallic liners. I'll just go ahead and keep that same color, and then I can come back in here, tap on that, go to alpha lock, and then just use the brush that I want to use. And then I'm going to come in with the color that I wanted to use, so this light pink color, and then I can fill that in there, and I'm going to get a much better result because I had that dark pink background. If you don't like the style of this, these liner brushes that I have here, you can do this with any brush. It doesn't have to be these. I like to use this one a lot in the inking. I use syrup a lot. So let me get rid of these. Using that really dark color in there, I'm just gonna draw some lines. Come in here to the layers and then choose alpha lock. I'm going to come back into my foils and we'll try this one, number 16. I'm going to use that light pink color again. And you can see how that glitter just looks much better inside of like a darker base against a white background. That's because, with this one, it's not interacting with the light as much. So you're able to get a much crisper metallic from this. So essentially you can use these brushes right here as textures as well without having to load any textures. But if you come in here with just that pink color on a white background, so we add a new layer, you can see that there's a huge difference between this and this one right here. But also I can come in here with a really dark color on that white background and it's going to counteract that too.